Hey, and welcome to Tesla Northwest and EVs. Again, we're trying to do things a little different here, not just all FSD all the time, full self-driving. So today I wanted to bring you a video on this beautiful Valentine's Day about my top 10 accessories. And I think they're the untraditional accessories for not a Model Y, not a Tesla, but for just about any EV. There's only one thing on this list that applies to Tesla. Everything else I would recommend somebody put in any EV, non-traditional top 10. So join me on the flip side and we're going to talk about a accessory list for EVs. All right. All right, hey, weirdly enough, item number one for me is a radar detector. I unfortunately have a bit of a lead foot, and I think anybody owning an EV is going to find that, boy, they've got a lot more speed and a lot more torque than you're used to in an ICE car. So even when you're not trying to speed, somehow that speedometer just seems to creep up on you. So I recommend a good, high quality radar detector, but nothing that's going to break the bank. And I'll put a link in the description. This is a Uniden that I have. I got it from Amazon. So number one is a radar detector. All right, folks, and number two are good rubber floor mats. I got these from Amazon. They were made for Tesla Model 3s and Model Ys. But as you can see, these cars take a beating, and the carpet mats that they provide, well, I'll tell you, they just don't cut it. So as soon as I got the car, I pulled the carpeted mats out that come with it and I put in rubber mats. So number two, get yourself some good floor mats. It'll save your carpet and it'll make your car look nice for a long time. All right, folks, number three is going to be the Tesla CCS1 to North American Charging Standard adapter. You shouldn't leave home without this baby. It's a $250 investment, but it lets you charge anywhere. You can use EVgo, Electrify America, Tesla superchargers, obviously, and any other third-party CCS DC fast charger you find. So, really, really recommend the CCS1 to NACS adapter. All right. All right, folks, number four on our list today. As a lot of you know, most EVs don't come with a spare tire, or in fact, maybe you didn't know that. That's why I'm making these videos, to help you learn. So a lot of EVs, they omit a spare tire for weight savings. That way you get more range and cost. A lot of manufacturers are doing it, even with ICE vehicles nowadays. So what should you have? Can of Fix-A-Flat for an emergency, just in case you get a puncture somewhere and you're not close to a Les Schwab or a discount tire. And I always carry a small 12-volt air compressor. This sucker saves your life, man. You can put air in your tires and you can help other people out. So, number four, nice big can of Fix-A-Flat and a really good little 12-volt DC air compressor. Don't leave home without it. All right. All right, hey folks, number five is really easy. A garbage bag. I mean, come on. We've got these beautiful cars and we don't want trash everywhere. So get yourself a garbage sack, stick it in the back, and now problem solved. So number five, a way to get rid of that trash. All right. All right, back to charging, folks. Number six is going to be your mobile charging servicing equipment. Obviously, Tesla provided me with one. You have to buy them now. But any EV manufacturer, you're going to be able to get mobile charging. That's what this is. So you always want to make sure you've got the ability to charge. But also you want to have the right fittings. So we've got our standard household. This is what's known as a NEMA 650. This is a 50 amp outlet. And guess what, folks? You know where you can use this? Campgrounds. A lot of different campgrounds have 50 amp outlets. If not the 650, then the 1450. That's a 50 amp plug. And so you definitely want to have one of those so you can grab a charge if you need to in a campground. And then a NEMA 1430. This is for dryers. This you can plug into somebody's home and get power out of their dryer outlet if you need to. So with these three, you're pretty well covered just about anywhere you go. But there's one more thing you want to make sure you have. That is a nice, new, not damaged extension cord. This is a 25-foot extension cord, also in black. Why in black? Well, because if I go to hotels, where do I like to plug in at? sometimes where they keep the vending machines, sometimes I run the cord out of the room, sometimes I find a place and I don't want a bright orange neon sign saying, hey, look at this guy, he's taking power. So a good extension cord as well. And then you're covered if you need a charge on the road, if you got to stop at a hotel or a family or friend's house. So that's tip number 6, folks. All right. Now, this should be a bit of a no-brainer, but you should always have a fire extinguisher. So number 7 on my list is a small, I believe this is a 3-pound fire extinguisher, or 2.5. Very, very important. And you want to make sure you get the right kind, right? You don't want one that only puts out wood or water. You need one that'll be able to handle batteries. So this here is A, B, and C. It will take care of all 3 types of fires. Make sure you have a good fire extinguisher, folks, readily accessible. All right. All right, and now for number, is this 8? I think this is number 8. So for number 8, bear spray. Now you're probably saying, why in the hell would I want to have bear spray? Well, number 1, it's good if you like to go camping. It keeps the bears away. But number 2, if you're in a bit of a sketchy area and you don't want to carry a firearm and you're supercharging late at night or someplace where you're a little worried, bring the bear spray in the cab with you. It's directional and it will go a long way. So if people are trying to bother you while you are charging, guess what? You got a deterrent. Bring it in the cab and you're ready to hose people down if they bother you while you're at the middle of the night at a Walmart or a supercharger. So bear spray, folks. Bear spray is number 8. Hey there, folks. All right, number 9 are these wonderful under seat trays. They hold all kinds of nifty stuff, controllers and cords, my little gimbal, and you can get one for each seat. So I really recommend you pick a couple of these up. They're about 25 bucks each on Amazon, and it is a fantastic option for more storage, like there isn't enough already in the Model Y. All right, folks, you've stuck with me. Now we're coming to number 10. I hope you appreciate it, and thank you so much. All right. All right, America, you've been waiting, folks. Number 10, here it comes. I hope you appreciate it. It's really close to my heart. So the number 10 accessory I always carry, I was gonna make it number 1, but I didn't want to seem like I was virtue signaling, is Narcan nasal spray, folks. Narcan nasal spray, or naloxone. Why in the world would I call that one of my top accessories? Well, with the fentanyl issues that we've been having nowadays and kids getting into it, it's cheap or free in Washington. You can order it from the state. No reason not to have it. It can save a life. So I keep it right in my glove box because you never know when you might run into somebody, even your own family, who accidentally is exposed to an opiate and needs their life saved. So number 10, really for me, number 1, Narcan or naloxone nasal spray. All right, folks, thanks for sticking with me. This is a non-traditional list, and I hope you enjoyed it. We'll close things up. So that was it, folks. Tesla Northwestern EV, you got my personal recommendation for the top 10 accessories EV owners I think should have in their car. Non-traditional, I know. One of them was only for Tesla, but the other 9 apply to anybody driving any electric vehicle. And hell, I would say it probably even applies if you're driving an ICE vehicle. So what did we have? We had the radar detector. We had good rubber floor mats, CCS1 to North American standard charging adapter, fix the flat in a compressor. You want to make sure you got a garbage sack. You want to make sure you got your mobile charging equipment with an extension cord. You want to make sure you got some fire extinguishers, bear spray, and some naloxone. All right, hey, thank you, and I appreciate all your time. I'll catch you on the next video. I think I'm going to be trying to do a Deception Pass video in the future. So catch you on the flip side.